it says it's streaming. I have to just do a few secretary-ish things to make sure everything is set up properly. I need to, of course, upload the new thumbnail for this week. Julie pull it together. Today I thought we might do a little bit of Neopets and then Webkins, just because I've got some stuff to do in those places. So let's see, there's my live streams folder. I'm going to add that. Webkins and Neopets. There we go. All right, so everything should be updated and showing the right stuff. Now I just have to share the URLs that I am streaming now to Facebook and Twitter, and then we can go ahead and get started. Hello to anybody who's here already. I don't think anybody is. It says that 0 are watching now. Oh hey, Being of Nature Shadow's here. How are you doing? I don't get why it says 0 watching if you're here. That doesn't seem right. Has the thumbnail been changed? Let's see. Let's see. All right. I just have some very basic things to do on Neopets. So I thought I might share that. Like the advent calendar is still ongoing. I've got like a bunch of cool things to do on Neopets besides that. So yeah, we have a really exciting day ahead of us. Let's see, 2 watching now. Hello both of you who are joining me today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy Sunday afternoon or whatever time it is for you to join me. Happy holidays, happy holidays. Hello there. Oh no, Chrome ate all of your tabs. That's not fun. Did you try restoring your tabs or history? I use Control-Shift-T all the time. Or is it Command-Shift-T on Mac? Flight Rising. Okay, okay, okay. I've done that. Now I can finally get into doing some Neopet stuff. And I put the little camera right there. Okay. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. I'm sorry that all your tabs are lost. I'm not saying cool about that. I'm just saying cool about my general setup. I'm sorry that you lost all your tabs. Is that enough? Do I like the way that the screen is set up? Sorry, I should have done all of this before the stream started. It's just so easy to get distracted. Alright. There we go. If you guys... There's about to be noises, is what I've been told. Hi, Leon Gamer. We are setting up our Christmas tree right now. As you can tell, I'm using a plural for this because I'm involved in this process. Clearly, I'm helping out a lot in setting up our Christmas tree. So, that's the good news. I always bookmark sites that I'm afraid of not being able to remember. And then what else do we have here? So, a comment on one of my videos recently was this NeoMob website, which is pretty much for Neopets mobile. And it's for playing Neopets on mobile sites. And it's just everything bookmarked that you need to do. If I like made this smaller so you could see the URL, that'd be like really helpful. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have a very small tree and we have a very big tree now, so we're pretty lucky. It's like a 6-foot tall tree that he just tracked down and brought to our apartment. Well, he didn't like have to like track it down. There was no tracking involved. We knew exactly where the trees were. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my dailies because I'm no longer. Is it 3 p.m.? No, it's 2 p.m. Daylight savings time. That's what happened. So there's no omelet either. Let's give it a try anyways. Does Neopet Standard Time do, yeah, I guess it doesn't observe daylight savings time. That's so weird. Yeah, so we have one tiny tree that's about, I don't know, like, yay tall, and now we have a 6-foot tall tree, so we have, like, multiple trees going on here. It's a really beautiful tree. It's, like, an excellent pick. He did a very good job. I'll show it to y'all after he sets it up. Respecting his privacy. Bank interest. So, as I go into my bank account, you guys are going to notice, if you watch any of my Neopets videos, that I am broke AF. And we're going to go over that today, why I'm broke AF. Ew, Leon Gamer found a bug in Flight Rising. Do you mean the familiar, or do you mean a glitch? Either way, you should totally share. Because the reason why I'm broke in Neopets right now is because I spent all of my Neopoints doing a thing that I want to do while on the stream today. So we are going to morph a pet into another pet and do a thing. It's Flight Rising Welcome Week, so if y'all have not signed up for Flight Rising, but that's something that you're very interested in doing, go ahead and do that. I'm going to move my little camera so it's more centered, because I have to make up for the fact that there are the bars on the, the columns of black on either side of the screen. Okay, so let's see. I've got some messages. Hopefully that's dragons being sold. And one dragon was sold, so hey yo. I need that space in my lair like nobody knows, so. Alright, I've got some notifications. Probably friends have joined Flight Rising, so let's find out right now. Yep. Anyways, does anybody here follow PewDiePie? Because I LOL'd a whole lot over the things that he did. Oh wow, 7 friends joined Flight Rising. Not 7, 5 friends joined Flight Rising. That's a huge deal. That is nothing small. That is very big. I'm super glad that so many people joined Flight Rising. But the reason why I really need to sell dragons is because there's no room in my dragon lair for me to hatch my nests right now. So I need to sell as many dragons as possible, as quickly as possible. I think a bunch of my sales expire today, so then I'll like repost those. And I mean, I can hatch this nest, but I don't want to like hatch and fill up all of the slots in my lair. I like to have extra slots in my lair just in case I see a dragon that I really want. You're not being too loud. The tree looks beautiful. It's so nice. Look at that shape. Oh, it's such a nice tree. We have a giant tree in our house right now.
Tell them it'll be done before the stream is over.
It'll be done before the stream is over. So if y'all want to see the beautiful tree, just stay tuned to the end of this. Also, we have something really exciting that I've never talked about on, what dominance battle is going on right now, being of the Nature Shadow. Also, exciting thing that's happening today that I've never talked about before is Webkinz, which I've recently started playing with a new friend that I made. And so, I am now in possession of not just 1, but 3 plushy Webkinz, because apparently people just accumulate them and are fine giving them to me. So I bought 1 of them, and the other 2 just kind of like found their way to me, which is so mysterious. Like, who just has Webkinz laying around? I don't understand. But like, I get to benefit, so I'm fine with that. Are you trying to shake them out? Because there's a better way to do it than that.
I'm trying to get them.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get them.
Our downstairs neighbors are gonna be like, well, what are they doing up there? Okay, so Shadow versus Nature is going on right now. You know, I might ship them off to a dominance raffle. we'll see. We'll see. I mean, that requires having to name the dragons, because they're just going to be exalted. It's a whole rigmarole to send them to a dominance battle that I don't know if I want to take a part of. Okay, so I did that part. What do I think of the new gene? It looks out of place with some dragons. So I haven't tried it on any of my dragons yet. Like, when I saw it, I was like, is that really a gene? It covers such a small part of the dragon, you know? Like, which other genes does this one correspond with? I was just, like, not feeling it. And then I saw that it's a level 7 brew and Baldwin's, and I was like, thank God it's going to distract other people from the genes I want. So I don't really care. I haven't tried it on any dragons, but I'm not super into the new gene. What in the world is happening to my voice? Okay, let's reduce some stuff in Baldwin. So, being of nature is in shadow, but their username implies otherwise. So their role in the dominance battle is contentious. So, alright, let's do this. What else do I have to do? Trading post. Did I get my thing of the day already? Thing of the day, thing of the day. I did. Y'all just saw it. This is literally my first time on the computer today. Like, up until a half an hour ago, I was in bed. So, fun fact about me. I gotta do my collection cart. Hoarders are sad. You should not enable hoarders. That's the way I feel about Crim's collection cart. But I make money, and it's a computer. Hey, Dana the Lavender, how are you doing today? Welcome to my live stream. We were waiting. Hey, Dan, how are you? Why did you scream in joy? Is it because I'm getting a Christmas tree put up right now? Because that's huge. Or is it because of the Webkins that's going to be happening shortly? Okay, I think it's all of the stuff that I need to handle on Flight Rising right now. So we are going to, I'll open that message real quick just to get rid of the notification. It's from Sexy Crab Soup, which is a username. And she says, he or she says, hi, I love your YouTube videos. Thank you. Okay, let's do quick light-in run-through. There's no such thing as a quick light-in run-through, by the way. It takes so much time to do all of my dailies on light-in. Light-in is just like such a complete gaming experience. It's so frustrating because the way it's designed is to be like the only game you play. Calerden progress will not be happening until Jan in the new year. Alright, that's fine. Keep me up to date on all of your Calerden updates. You are applying to colleges, aren't you? How is that going? Let us all know. Webkins is quite literally 99.9% of Dan Moore's childhood. Well, then you will hate me for how bad I am at it. I just started playing about a week ago. So, yeah. We will be playing a little bit today if I have my way. So, what time is it now? 2:16. Alright, as long as I can get through these other games first, and then we'll dive right on in to webkins.com. It's a fun game. I think it's really cute. Like, so Webkins is like, what, 10 years old? And I'd never even considered playing it. But now that I have, it's like a really cute game for kids. I mean, obviously, it's like Neopets. Obviously, you know, it's very much the equivalent of Neopets. So, like, anybody who's unfamiliar with Webkins, when I start playing it, don't get too judgy, okay? Like, keep an open mind. That's what it's all about on this YouTube channel, is having an open mind, okay? Alright, so... You can make however much noise you want. It's fine. And for those of you who just joined, a tree is being put up, so that's the noise. Being a Nature Shadow is going through their college interviews. We all have a lot of hope and faith going on. So good luck, fingers crossed on your behalf. We have some other Simmer Squad members who recently started college this semester, and our hopes and thoughts are wished them during this finals time. Because depending on where you live, right before Christmas break is huge on finals. So, yeah, sorry, Dan. Trees being put up. It looks like, I don't know, it's a beautiful tree. It'll be up by the end of the stream. I mean, it's standing upright right now. It's just not prepared yet. It's not trimmed appropriately. I also have a little tree that I could do like a little trimming of, but I don't know what I keep waiting on. Like, I was like, oh, I'll get out my camera, and I'll have the tree, and then I'll put the little ornaments on it, and it'll be like a cute little thing, but, I haven't done that yet. Because I have a nice camera. I have a very nice camera, and I'm unable to take the footage off of the camera and put it in my laptop. I need a converter. So, that's what my Patreon is for. And Being of Nature Shadow says, trimming, you got real trees? Yes, we got real trees. I have a small potted tree. I keep, it's this big. It's, less than 2 feet away from me right now. I could easily grab it and show it to y'all, but I keep not doing that. And we also now have a big tree, a 6-foot tree, and it is beautiful. It just arrived, 2 minutes before the stream started. Okay, let's feed my lines. Or should I explore first? Oh my god, Leiden, so difficult. Down at the Lavender, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get into college. You're gonna get into your choice, one of them, and you're gonna have a great time in college. No, wait a minute, sorry. Wrong person. Down at the Lavender, why are you crying tears of joy right now? Is everything okay? Is it related to Claritin? You're crying tears of joy because of the illustration of the dragon profile, right? Oh my gosh, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing so much. Anyways, claim or fight? We're gonna try to claim. I am so bad at claiming lionesses. Hey there, Ricky Baba Chuva. I told you this last time, but The Island of Ricky Bobby is my favorite Will Ferrell movie. Talladega Nights, really great movie. I really love the part where the kids are like, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Very important. Being a Nature Shadow says, my mom and dad have plastic trees, but sometimes my dad gets a real tree too. So what my parents do is they get small Christmas trees in pots. And I really like that because then you could go plant the tree. Since I live in the big old city now, I don't have a place to plant the trees. But what we're going to do with our planted tree, or what I will do, is I will take it to a botanist and be like, please give this tree a second life. I don't want it to die, with me. And so that's what we would have done this year. However, there's a tree sale lot not too far from our apartment. So we got it's so beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys. It's super wide triangle shaped. It's a very lovely tree. Oh my god, and lights are going up on it. We might want to pull down and give it time to de-thaw before we put lights on it.
Yeah, but don't want to see.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Get in the way.
Okay, sure. Glitch report. Alright, so sorry, Leon, the gamer, I did not read your glitch report. You're playing Shock Switch and open another tab. Go on the tab without pausing it. The game is not going to move, but it's still going to count the time, so that needs to be fixed. So depending on which browser you're using, that is related to browser activity. Also, but yeah, sure, totally, that's a glitch. But yeah, growing up we always had plastic trees because when I was a baby I was like apparently allergic to like Christmas trees, which I find that hard to believe. Like I find that really hard to believe because I've never in my adult life had a problem with Christmas trees. I feel like that's just like a convenient explanation for why I can't be around trees, why my parents didn't get Christmas trees. But we had a plastic one always growing up. They're so easy to take care of, so I could definitely see that. Oh dear, Dan says one of my friends has a huge lounge, so she has 3 full-size trees in one house. That's too many trees to take care of. You have to vacuum daily or something like that. Whew, I could not. I could not. So Dinah the Lavender spent a good chunk of gems on tuning a mirror into a pearl catcher and giving them runes and all that good stuff. Well, I bet they're beautiful. You should let me know which dragon you did that to. I love runes. It's one of my favorite genes. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Let's do all this stuff. I need to use up all of my energy on Leiden. Being of Nature Show says the plastic tree, might have been because of choking hazard, and a plastic one would most likely hurt less if it fell on you, and or easier to keep upright and stable. Possibly. We've always had cats, so keeping a tree upright is a battle, absolute battle. Donna the Lavender says the dragon looks 10 times better now, and his name is Calligraphy. Alright, believe you. I might check it out before the stream is over. Calligraphy is a beautiful name for a dragon. I love calligraphy.
We don't have enough lights. We gotta get more lights.
We do have to get more lights. So, the tree is sparsely lit right now. There's not enough lights for the tree. It looks silly. Okay. Dan hatched some crystal bogs a couple weeks ago, and they're so happy in their life. Yeah, did you send me one? I have a crystal bog now, don't I? Don't I? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, bog snakes are cool. I like them. They're like big ol' Gila dragons or whatever they're called. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I think that's all of the immediate tasks on Leiden. What? There's a lion in my lair that's going to run away due to low moods or starvation? Okay, alright. I guess I'll feed him real quick. I do not want any of my dragons to run. Excuse me, any of my lions to run away. I also don't want any of my dragons to run away, but they don't have that kind of agency. They're not allowed to do that. Okay, so which one? It's probably this one. Probably. Then 42. Okay. Alright. Now is that message gone? It is. Good. Now we can go to chicken smoothie. And this is what it's like when I get on a computer. Like, what I'm doing right now is like an accurate representation of my life in browser games. Like, every day when I log on, I've got to do like all of my dailies, but I usually do them in order of cooldown. So I'll usually like do Leiden first because there's a 15-minute cooldown and a half an hour cooldown, and then I might do that concurrently with Flight Rising because Flight Rising also has a half an hour cooldown on the Baldwin's brew, and then I'll probably like do Neopets last, and chicken smoothie I'll probably do later on in the day, you know. So that's usually how it goes. It would stink if they implemented a feature on Flight Rising where the dragons can run away. So, frankly, I am a huge fan of the creatures having some level of agency. I think that Neopets would be a million times better if the pets were not owned, but instead were given the ability to move between accounts. Like, just think of all of the issues that arise from people hacking other accounts to get Neopets. If there was a way to, like permanently tether maybe one Neopet to your account and then have to maintain relationships with the other Neopets in order for them to remain tethered to your account, and then have like some kind of cooldown bar that diminishes every day that you don't interact with them, I think that would be a really great way to take care of Neopets.
Should I set up the lights we have so they can see it, or should I go get more? I can't promise I'll be back in half an hour.
Set up the lights that you have right now, and then I'll show them. So that's the way I feel about pet ownership on games. I have a whole thing about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at all these Christmas babies. What in the world? The advent calendar. So, sorry. Catching up. Leon Gamer says today they opened 41 iron treasure chests and 2 gilded decorative chests. Got, is that 2.5 million treasure and 160 gems. It's so worth it to visit your familiars. Preach. Yeah, familiars are such a huge revenue generator on Flight Rising. I strongly recommend playing the familiar minigame. Collecting them, filling out your bestiary, and bonding with your familiars. Yes. Congratulations. And Jay Farrar says, oh, hey, by the way, hello. You didn't say hello to me? Hashtag rude. Just kidding. Hi, welcome to the stream. Didn't they have a little bit of that, them being Neopets, with the Grarl, Grarrl? It's a dinosaur Neopet. Eating something random item from your inventory if you didn't feed him / her. Yes, there are Neopets that can eat straight from your inventory. And it'll like give you like a notification if they're hungry. However, the Neopet does not have the agency to leave your ownership. The only way that you can lose a Neopet is if you actively pound them. They could be starving and depressed and turn blue. Like, literally, Neopets can turn blue if they're depressed for long enough. But you have to be an active user in order for that to happen. If you like log in after like a decade and your Neopet is depressed, it's not going to happen immediately. So like, yes, things can happen to your Neopet, but no, they cannot leave your account. Also,
I'm gonna get more lights.
Okay, alright. Are y'all ready to see a little Christmas tree? And by little, I mean it's taller than me. Let me know if y'all want to see this Christmas tree, and maybe I could pull some strings and make it happen. I know a person. Donna Lavender says, I've never played Neopets and pound them sounds painful. Yes, totally. In that video I did recently about adopting pound pets, I was like sure to make sure that I defined what pounding a pet was, because it's a weird phrase. Okay, alright. Being of Nature Shadow says, I'm toying with the idea of dinos semi-run away on Clarendon. If the dinos get bullied in your herd, then they'll run away into your territory space, but then after that, I'm not sure. I totally recommend playing Leiden and seeing how their ownership model works, because I think it is a great mini game to reference. Okay, so I am going to show you guys the tree that we have in this very Christmas-centric house. Okay, I'm gonna show the tree now, so if you don't want to see it, then you might want to like hide. Okay, alright. I'm gonna pivot the camera, and then I'm gonna go stand by the tree as a reference for the height. Oh, are we gonna get something to put on the top? It's so pretty.
I would like to know their feedback.
Okay, yeah. What do you guys think of the lighting decoration on this tree? What do you think? Oh, Leon loves it. What does everyone else think? The camera's still on the tree. I'll let you know when it's not anymore. What do you guys think of the lighting decoration? They love it. It's cute and it's so lovely. So he's gonna run out and buy more lights because the lighting is a little bit minimal on the tree right now. They say it's really nice, that it's lovely. Thank you everyone. I really appreciate it. I took the camera off of the tree, but I can show it again later. Yeah, thank you, and thank you. Oh, thank you, Being of Nature Shadow. Like, I'm really feeling my outfit today too. Like, usually, before the stream, I'll put on an outfit just for stream, and then like I'll take a shower and whatever, and then I'll change into something else. But I think I'm just gonna wear this all day. I think that this is my outfit for today. I really like it too. Jay Ferrara's internet is dying. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we'll miss you every minute that you're gone. Also, a Neopets thing that I've been doing recently is, stop sitting on my legs, is, the Neodac to purchase my stocks. So I'm almost down to under 3,000 Neo points, which means I gotta start working on my Soup Fairy avatar. So, you know, we're working on that. And on Neopets, your stock amount is not counted into your overall Neo points. So I have like 1.5 million Neo points in the stock market, but it doesn't show on your Soup Fairy total. So right now I am just putting all my Neo points in the stock market as usual. So let's do it. So I'm looking for Psy Bunny is currently at 15. That's the only one. So afterwards I see that. Then I go to the Neodac and oh dear, that is a grade F stock. So I do not want to buy that. So what's available at 16 right now? Because 16 isn't as good, but it is pretty good. So PDSS and POFin are currently trading at 16. So I will want to purchase one of those. But I'm going to check their grades because POFin is what I'm going to buy. So I need to withdraw another 1,000 Neo points. I'm going to buy POFin. So yeah, so that's a great way. The grade is based off of how bouncy the stock is. The bouncier the stock is in a shorter period of time, the higher the grade letter. So you would want to get possibly stocks that are only graded at A+ or A. So I am getting POFin, which I think is B. Yeah, it's rated B right now. Natalia says, would it be fine if I suggest a game to play? Yes, totally. What game would you like me to play? And Dan wants to know if everyone saw the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer that dropped a couple days ago. I have not seen it. I didn't watch the Andrew Garfield. Is that the name of the actor? Garfield? I don't know his name. I did not see his Spider-Man films. I'm a huge fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. The first two movies are so great and like my absolute favorite. And like since I live in New York City right now, like Spider-Man is like so my hero because like it's like his realm. Like he's like all about New York City and I'm like, yes! Yeah. That's how I feel about Spider-Man. Dinah Lavender is super excited about Transformers 5. I have not seen like the last 4 Transformers movies. But sure, yeah, totally. Okay, so I've got some pending events, including a trade being accepted. Being of Nature Shadow said Garfield made Spider-Man seem really cocky and teenagery. I think that's like pretty appropriate for Spider-Man, considering Spider-Man is like a teenager, like he's in high school when he gets, you know, Spider-Man-ified. Leon Gamer says, do I buy a formed Vista or do I expand my nests? Expand your nests is my opinion on that. That's what I would go for. Unless, I mean, I would say expand your nests. That's solidly what I would recommend. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's go ahead and clear out my notifications. And I still need to see the last few Avengers movies, okay? Like, I saw Doctor Strange, but that's where I'm at. Okay. So if you notice, I've got some pretty dramatic things in my Neopets inventory right now. Particularly a paintbrush and a transmogrification potion. So I'm at like this crossroads where I need to like finish some avatars, but I don't know the most efficient way to do it. I think I should pound stuff and get an Elefante. Hold on, let's see. And square that away. And then when the Elefante is avatar squared away, then I morph him into a Bloomeroo. Oh! So, Ricky Bobby, thank you so much for reminding me. Yeah, you're like, what in the world is this add-on? Okay, alright, that's a very good point. I forgot to disable before I did this. So, hey Jared Farrar, you are here. What's with these icons underneath my items? So this is an add-on that I recently added like last night, and it's managed through, what is this? Ah, come back here. It's managed by Tamper Monkey. And what it does, it just adds quick links underneath it. So like, oh, and I added another one. So I clicked on the shop wizard, and it's going to load the shop wizard with the name of the item in the search, and then it's going to search items identical to my phrase. Now I also added another add-on that automatically searches all the different variations of the shop wizard. Like, frankly, it's not against the rules, just the same way that ad blocker isn't against the rules, but I really don't want to push it, so in my upcoming Neopets videos, I'll probably disable this just to not draw, like, serious attention to what I'm doing, because I don't want to lose my account. Because whatever, like, whether or not it's against the rules doesn't really seem to affect Neopets, the Neopets team. So, yeah, like, those are my extensions. So this is Tamper Monkey, and it is a little Neopet script that I found on Reddit, and yeah, it's like super convenient, and like I've seen it for the longest time, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to mess with that, I don't want to lose my account, but now I'm at the point where I'm playing Neopets so regularly that I'm like, I can't do this, like, it's not very good. So yeah, so for upcoming Neopets videos, I will definitely disable those, just for the videos, because I don't want to, well, lots of people now are watching my Neopets videos, and I don't want to get frozen. I mean, it's not against the rules, is what I'm saying here. Like, it's not technically against the rules, but yeah. And so Natalia recommends Horse Isles 2, Eternal Legend of the S-Rose, which is just horses backwards. Okay, so I'm going to look that up and then I'll look into it more after the video. Summoners is easy to play for 5 minutes each day. Okay, you play it right in the web browser. Okay. So I'm not a horse girl, as y'all know. It kind of looks like RuneScape. But there are so many horse games, so that's great. Hi there, the Dark Electric. Welcome to the stream. And Dan Moore said, upcoming Neopets videos. Yes, I do have some planned to come out soon. You know what? Let's just pound theft and lost and pound. We're gonna see if there's any Elefantes available. We're gonna go to the shop wizard and look up a bag of peanuts. Also, I'm playing like a really risky game right now, having such expensive stuff on the first row of my inventory. Like, how much does this cost? It doesn't cost that much, right? Like 60K? Gosh darn it. It's more than that. Ugh. Okay, alright, let's see what it costs. Gosh darn it, Julie. You should have done your research. Okay, then maybe I won't get an Elefante. Plus, aren't those like limited edition? Okay, what's another Neopet? I don't really want to jet some. Okay. Tuscanini it is. We're going to pound this theft and adopt a Tuscanini and then morph it into a Bloomaroo and then paint it fire because nobody wants to be a Tuscanini and that is a cruel fate to wish upon any Neopet. So we're gonna fix one up and make it super desirable. So let's go to the pound. I hope I have enough out on hand to do this. Alright, let's go ahead and start looking at the Tuscaninis. Aww, so Leon Gamer said, I was so disappointed with my school trip. We were supposed to go to a chocolate festival, but all I got was sick and like 10 hours of driving. I'm really sorry to hear that. In life, sometimes you get sick on school trips and you miss out on the fun stuff. There will be other trips. There will. You'll be fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One time when I was in 4th grade, so I guess like I was what, like 10? 9 or 10. I broke my leg riding my bicycle, and I was unable to go to Girl Scout camp with my friends. And it was so disappointing because it was bicycle camp, and I love biking, and I broke my leg biking, actually, like fun story. And it was bike camp, and they all got to go, and I didn't get to go, and it was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking. Like, seriously, one of the saddest experiences of my life. Natalia says, also, I want to thank you for getting me into Flight Rising. It's now one of my favorite games. I'm super glad to hear that. I love Flight Rising as well, and I'm super pleased that you got into it, because it's one of my favorite games. How did you find my channel, if I may ask? Okay, so I'm going to pick a pretty named Tuscany, because they're not going to be a Tuscany forever. Do I keep saying Tuscany? No, they are not a region in Italy. Tuscanini. Me and my friend Dino the Lavender and their friend recently found some neat jeans for a rather unappealing first-gen light tundra. So, the joy of scrying workshop. Oh, hi, Buffy Moon! Hi! How are you doing today? Hi. Took a break from writing fanfic to come say hi. What kind of fanfic are you writing? Where can we read it? How can I get your autograph? Speaking of autograph, I will be hosting a panel about Flight Rising, Neopets, Leiden, all of the like, at Anime St. Louis in April. So I'm going to be releasing more videos about that as time goes on. But just so you guys know, if you live anywhere in the Midwest, it's in St. Louis, Anime St. Louis. I will be hosting a panel and probably giving away Neopet stuff. But so yeah, hi Buffy. Yeah, I'm so good at segues and touching my hair. Okay, so we are gonna go with this one, I believe. I should probably pound my pet before I start looking for a replacement. castle fanfic because you're castle trash and casket is your top OTP. Hi Beth. Hi, welcome back. Castle is a perfectly good show. I love Nathan Fillion so much. Hi Flouther, how you doing? Hi Kitsune. Ooh, new to the stream. Hi Kitsune Hime. Excuse my out of tuneness with the anime community. Love my videos, just signed up for Flight Rising, new to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so Natalia was looking for new pet sim games and kind of ended up here. No, yeah, welcome. I was just curious how you found your way here because I'm trying to figure out if people who watch my Neopets videos watch my other stuff too. According to my comments, the answer is yes, but I'm not quite sure. So, all right, okay. So we're getting rid of Thief. I can't even pronounce that name. Oh, I should pick a Neopet whose name is at the beginning of the alphabet. Is what I should do. So, I'm going to do that over again. I'm going to pick a Tuscanini whose name starts with somewhere between A and O, is what I'm going to do. Pull it together, Julie. All right, thank you. Beth says that they just watch all my videos, and I appreciate that. I really like my videos, so I really appreciate that. I put like an equal amount of work into all of them, so I don't have favorites between them. Okay. I mean, some of them are better than other ones, though. Like, that's the same with any kind of work that you do, you know? It's just like a mixed bag of, you know, achievement. Okay, so let's do this. So there's Bobble, Bofin. I want one that's basically a regular color. You know what? We're going to go with Bofin. Buffy. Buffy's flattering me so much right now. Cannot handle it. I'm incapable of handling this. Okay, I have to do a CAPTCHA. I hope I don't mess up in front of all of y'all. Thank God I was just pressing a button. Oh my God. Okay, I have to wait for it to go through before I press submit, apparently, because I'm a robot. Okay, here we go. Just kidding, I'm not a robot. Don't freeze my account. Buffy is giving me all the feels right now. Just inflating my ego. Okay, so we are going to adopt Bofin. It's a great name for a Neopet. So, let's adopt a Bofin right now. That's a cute name. She's level 5, 16 strength, 42 movement. She can make all the moves. So, how do I feel about the new gene scales? Don't have much of an opinion on it. I'm glad that it'll distract other people from genes I care about. But I have not really played around with the Scrying Workshop with scales. I will not be brewing it for myself. But, you know, other people may brew it. Eventually I may have a dragon with scales in my lair. But, yeah. Beth wants to know, am I super late? We are about 50 minutes into my stream today, and it's only an hour long. I stream from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each Sunday, but this week I am off of work. So, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means there will be more streams this week. I don't know. We'll just have to take it day by day and see what my Twitter and my Facebook page say. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'm sorry that I'm triggering y'all by being a robot secretly. Oh my God, I haven't even done like the most basic of my Flight Rising dailies for this month. I need to go to the advent calendar. Gosh. So here's the thing about my stream going over, is that if I lived alone, it would be like no big deal for me to go like half an hour over. But since I live with my significant other, who obviously has to carve time out of his day to allot for this stream, I can't really go over in time. That's like part of the reason why it's like an hour long. He would need like to know ahead of time. If I were to do like an hour and a half long video, I would really like today's stream to go for like 2 hours. And if you want that, I have a Patreon that is like all about you committing to that, because it's hard for me to like say that I'm gonna make it longer. Buffy says buy him coffee and kisses, and I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, no, like he would definitely be fine with it as long as I would have told him yesterday. I just didn't know I would have so much content to cover today. And of course I have so much content to cover today. There's so much going on all my games. Man, I really want to morph this Tuscanini into... Hold on, I need to feed them something spotted. I just need to have something in my inventory with spotted in the title. Let's do this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my avatar decisions out of the way, and then I will stop today's stream. I don't think I have any messages from any of y'all to show off stuff, so that's good. I mean, you can still do that. Okay, so that's good. And then I have to go to my Tuscanini's lookup. Okay. Bowfin. That's a cute name for a Neopet. Also, this week I really want to draw a beauty contest entry. So, alright, cool. That's one avatar down. I am really hammering these avatars away. So let's get a little weird. Let's do a little bit of weirdness with this Tuscanini now that I have them captive in my account. First, we're going to go to the library. Treasure maps. Because I want to make sure that this pet gets the best opportunity to live that they can. Leon the Gamer says, I love the time in which you stream. When you finish another of my favorite top 3 YouTuber starts, she has a small channel like your main channel, and she's really fun like you. Who is it? Let me know. Who is it? Who is it? I need to know. Okay, carry on with the experiment. And she changes gender. Gosh darn it! Buffy says, also, I just started Tuber Simulator, and she's hooked. She blames me. I love Tuber Simulator. It's an okay game. I'm a little bit, like, I'm at the part where it's just grinding now, and I wish there was more game content. But I think it's, like, a pretty solid game as far as games go. Natalia says, I love how interactive she is with her subs. I love y'all. I love my subbies. I love the squad. I really do. You guys know me so much better than, like, most of my friends. It's Kitty Ara, but her channel is not very PG. Leon, I'm 24. You don't have to worry about being PG enough for me. But thank you for that disclaimer. I will load it up. The reason why I ask is because I get a lot of requests to do collabs. Like y'all will comment on my channel asking for me to do collabs, and I have no idea who to collab with. So like whenever you say this person has the same size channel that you do, I'm just like, oh my gosh, so maybe they'll consider it, because like that's part of the whole being a YouTuber thing, is like not only finding someone to collab with, but someone who would find it worthwhile. Oh, how interactive I am with all my subs. Okay, so anyways, let's mess up Bowfin. Hey. So Donna the Lavender says, hey Julie, would you like to see some headshots of human forms of some of my dragons near the end of the stream? Sure, you are an incredible artist, Dino the Lavender, and I would love that very much. So Bowfin is now a mutant bloomeroo. What have I done? Poor Bowfin. Don't worry, it's not permanent. Alright, so now we're going to go to the rainbow pool and do this thing, and then I have to get a fire pet. I really do not... Julie. I'm always letting myself down here. I need to plan further ahead. Yeah, so like I have to own a fire bloomeroo with a fire painted pet that is 3+ days old, then view its look up. So I have to acquire a fire pet. And I don't know if I actually have enough Neo points to do that right now. So Den of Lavender, if you want to do that, I think the way that we did it last time was that you, Flight Rising messaged me your art. So I'll just refresh Flight Rising. If you want to, I think you put them on Imager last time, and that one worked quite well. Hazaki Lemon just joined Flight Rising. Okay, alright. So now I have to get a fire pet. I think fire pet paint brushes are a little expensive. Nothing's easy. Maybe there's a pet that is that is cheap. Let's do it. Beth Sart and stuff says, it's so weird how much of Neopets looks the same as it looked when I was 10 years old or something. Yes, I completely agree. When I like got back into Neopets, because you know, like I go through phases of playing a lot or not playing much, and it's every time it's just like a little jarring that it hasn't been very much updated. But yeah, so if I go to the pet puddle, it will tell me what pets are default in Fire. And those are probably cheaper. Technicalities, my friends. Technicalities. That's what we look for. Buffy is having a very casual Sunday, eating popcorn, wearing pants with Christmas baubles, and sitting cross-legged watching the stream. Kitsune wants to know, will I be doing any more Flight Rising challenges, or am I continuing the Bottleneck Challenge? I am continuing the Bottleneck Challenge. My next Flight Rising video will probably be me summarizing where we are in the viewer choice bottleneck, because I need to do that for y'all's sake, but also for my own sake. So it looks like all of these pets, none of them are the default. They're all, because you know, like a red pet is sometimes just the regular version of the pet. Gosh darn it. Alright, it looks like I'm going to be spending some time on Jelly Neo later, looking for some cheap fire pets. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Jerry Farrar says, I was most surprised when the Fairy City changed from floating to having crashed. I'm still not over that, for the record. Every time I go to the world map, every single time, I still look for Fairyland where it was for, you know, the first, like, 10 years of the site. Natalia says, what is your dream Flight Rising Dragon? I really like Platinum, and I would probably say that right now it's like a metallic Platinum, Faucet Platinum stained Orca Dragon right now, like a Codal or a Wild Claw. Is probably my dream right now, but I'm working my way up. I wouldn't go at it. Buffy says Fairyland died. Let me explain. We're gonna open the world map of Neopia right now. It crashed to the ground. So I'll show you, and perhaps you will be startled in the way that I always am every time that I go to this page now. So Fairyland y'all can't see my cursor, I don't think. Fairyland used to be between like the haunted woods in that mysterious landmass to the west of Morocco, but now it's crashed and it is it like very conveniently landed to the south of Brightvale. So Beth's Art says, for Flight Rising challenge ideas, there was this brutal one called the Legacy Challenge, I think. Yeah, there definitely is. I have not attempted that one, but I've thought about doing it. It might be like a fun one to make a video series about. It's very, very popular. Yes. So it's south of, that's Brightvale. But yeah. And Buffy Moon says, I don't know if I like this change. So the reason why I don't really care for this change is, because of the new art for Fairyland. I'm not a fan of this style of what's going on here, but that's fine. They're allowed to do stuff that I don't really like. That's fine. I'll allow it this time. All right, let's see if this works, because if it does, then I feel like a genius, because I outsmarted Neopets, which isn't very hard to do. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this Neopet pet and attach it to Bofin, our new friend, who is my Neopet now. And then we're gonna check out Bofin's page to see if we get the avatar. And then I'll open up Dino the Lavender's beautiful art. We will all ooh and ah over it, because it'll be beautiful because they're a beautiful artist. And then it'll be the end of the stream. So, okay, close and refresh. Let's go to the pet lookup. Oh my god, you guys saw boyfriend for half a second. The world's a different place now. Okay, alright, let's go to Bofin's page. Nope, it didn't work. Okay, alright, I'm gonna have to get like an actual... I'm gonna have to get an actual fire pet, is how this is going to work. But that's fine. We can make this work. We can do it. Yeah, so... let me know what you guys think I can do. I'm just gonna look up the cheapest fire pet and get that. I'm super upset that like my genius workaround wasn't so genius. Natalia says, what do you think makes up a pet sim? Like any kind of interface game where you have a creature dependent on you for feeding or interacting. But yeah. Oh, and it also could be the thing, it has to be 30 days. But yeah. There's new lights being applied to our tree.
Do you like the warm pool mix, or is it too like cacophonous?
Ooh, that's nice. Oh, there's a big empty spot right here. Like the part where I'm gonna show them. Okay. So we just got more lights put on our trees and on our tree. And I'll show it to you guys when it's prepared. I think it might be ready now. But yeah, so yeah, he does make appearances on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen him before. And he keeps walking into frame, so you're seeing him a lot right now. So have I ever considered doing the 100 hatchlings challenge? Yeah, like definitely. That's something I would probably blow through because I just hatch so many dragons all the time. So I don't know. Should I give it 30 days to see if Melton will work? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and open these. Okay, so they're posted to Tumblr. So let's go ahead and visit the link, and then I'll show you guys the tree after that. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, I love your style for the eyes and the eyelashes. They're very cute. I really like this style. I like your shading. It's like pretty flat, but it looks like there are some instances like Arctica where there's like quite a bit shading on the hair and glisten on the hair as well. It's cute. I like the colors. They're very pretty. I really like the blue one too. I like both of the blue ones. They're very cute. Okay. The tree's not quite ready yet, is what I'm taking away from what's happening. So what do you guys think? Should I get a different pet that is 100% right and wait 30 days? Or should I do something else? Alright. I'm going to show you guys the Christmas tree one last time. This is with the additional lights that were just acquired. Do 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 do. smells like Christmas in our apartment. That's a good tree. What do you guys think of the Christmas tree? Oh man, I look so little when I'm next to the tree. There's a little lag between it, so I'm like watching myself over by the tree right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. This skirt is from Club Monaco. Hashtag look of the day. But yeah, all right. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I will hopefully be releasing a whole lot of stuff in the upcoming weeks because I am off for Christmas. Because when you're an adult, you can use all of your vacation days at once. Don't do that. Actually go on vacations, guys. But yeah, I will see you next Sunday from St. Louis, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is noon Central Standard Time. But yeah, so I will 1 Central Standard Time. I've been corrected. Okay, all right, so I will see you guys all then. Have a nice week, and